Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm here with another 2021 fantasy football preview. So with these videos, I'm going beyond the box score, diving into the film for some of the more intriguing names for fantasy football, and today's video is about Courtland Sutton, wide receiver for the Denver Broncos. Sutton was wide receiver 19 in PPR fantasy points in 2019, and then was injured early in 2020 and missed most of that season with a torn ACL. In 2019, Sutton had 72 catches for 1,112 yards, 6 touchdowns, and that was with the ghost of Joe Flacco at quarterback, along with a mix of Brandon Allen and the first few games of Drew Lock's career. According to Fantasy Pros, Sutton's ADP going into 2020 was wide receiver 19. He was going around guys like Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Robert Woods, Keenan Allen. Now, after that injured season, going into 2021, according to Fantasy Pros, Sutton's ADP in early March is wide receiver 27. He's going just below Brandon Ayuk and Tyler Lockett, and just ahead of DJ Chark, Cooper Kupp, and T. Higgins. So while there's a lot that can change between now and September, I am recording this in early March. This video is mainly just a reminder of what Sutton is capable of when he's on the field. So I went back and watched every Courtland Sutton target from the 2019 season, and I've collected a few of the highlights that I'm going to show you now. So we'll start with Week 1, 2019 against the Raiders here. You'll see at the top of the screen in the slot, he's going to run this slant route over the middle, and then good yards after the catch ability from him. Later in the game, similar thing, you're going to see him at the bottom of the screen here, though. It's going to be a slant again in the middle of the field. And then, once again, one of my favorite of Sutton's abilities is that yard after the catch ability. Catches it here, makes a couple guys miss, does get tripped up though around the 50. Week 2, you're going to see this throw is behind him. He really bails out Joe Flacco there. Not a good throw, but still comes up with it. This one, this is not one of his better plays. Bottom of the screen, runs a slant, big hit, and drops it. Here, top of the screen, you're getting that yards after the catch ability again. Just really shows his toughness here at the end of the play. Catches this ball, but here you go. Catches at the 30, gets another 5, 6 yards, a couple extra at the end, breaking tackles. This one won't show up in the stat sheet, but good throw here, and it might be a touchdown. So this is an example of poor quarterback play hurting him. This one's incomplete at the bottom of the screen, but it's a nice move to get open in the end zone. Only got 1 foot in, almost a touchdown. Next one, he's on the top of your screen there. A double move, beats his man. And again, always looking for extra yards at the end of this play. I really like that double move there. And then, see, beats a man there. So picks up another 10, maybe 12 yards on that catch. Bottom of the screen here. I want to show you this. Another one doesn't show up in the box score. It's a nice comeback route, but there's a bad throw because of the quarterback hit, so it's off target, but nice route there from Sutton. This one's a nice touchdown on a slant. Just wanted to show you that they do use him around the end zone here. Here, top of the screen, I just want to show you another example of his ability to get open, but maybe not showing up in the box score because just not a good throw from Flacco there. That's an incomplete pass. And just to further demonstrate that, I'll show you another angle of this. Just barely was able to get his fingers on it. Here, bottom of the screen, nice move to the inside. This is on a game-winning drive. He actually does catch the touchdown later in the drive. I'm not going to show you that one. It's a pretty simple throw and catch. This one, he's in the slot. It's not well covered, but it's the yak here that is the reason I'm showing you this one. Again, the yards after the catch. It's one thing to catch this, but he's always looking for more yards. It's what makes him a big play wide receiver, and he scores the long touchdown. This in Week 6 against the Titans. He's in the slot here. Probably could have caught that, but the defender did make a nice play to get his hands in there and knock it away. Top of the screen this time. Shows his speed, tracks the ball well, and this one is a nice throw from Flacco. This one I like because he gets hit as soon as he catches it and hangs on to it. Really shows his toughness, his good hands. I'll show you another angle of this one so you can get a better sense of how hard he just got hit here. Again, you'll see the slant in the middle of the field. Hit almost immediately, hangs onto the ball. You see the linebacker's even pissed off that he came down with the ball. This one, he has to stop short of the end zone at the top of the screen here, but it's really the route he had to run. It was blanketed in the end zone, but nice job there. Again, they were looking for him near the end zone. That's what you want to see. You want those touchdowns for fantasy points. This one, bottom of the screen, it's underthrown, but you gotta. I don't understand how he catches this ball, to be honest with you. I gotta show you another angle. It's amazing that he even comes down with this thing. Again, an in traffic catch. Maybe the defensive back could have made a better play, but either way, great play from Sutton. So this one he needs to catch. He does get open on the inside, as you'll eventually see, but it's out in front of him a little bit, maybe a little too much, but he gets two hands on it. So not an easy catch, but you'd like to see him make it. The next one is very similar. It's actually the next play in the game. You'll see him right there on the left side. He does get open in the slot. It's tight coverage, but he can barely even get his fingers on it because it's just way out in front of him. Has to dive for it. That one's less of a makeable play, I think. This one, top of the screen, I really like the route on this one. Cuts inside, moves back out, and then stops. Really nice route there. This one is, once again, this yards after the catch ability. Even at the end, just another couple yards, but you love to see the stiff arm here on the defensive back. Next play, he's going to be on the top of the screen. I love this one. It's underthrown, and he does a really nice job of adjusting to the ball in traffic. I'm going to show you another angle of this one. I just really like his ability to adjust to a poor throw here. And it's well covered. So now we're to week 9, and his quarterback is Brandon Allen. This is another really nice route from him. Here he's at the bottom of the screen. And love the stiff arm of the defensive back there towards the end. So yeah, it's one thing to get open. It's another thing when you're about to get tackled. He's going to pick up another 5 yards on a lot of these catches. Bottom of the screen here. This one's amazing. I don't know how he catches this. Well covered. As the kids say these days, he got mossed. Got to show you another angle of this one. This you'll see at the bottom of the screen. He's actually going to take this for a run for about 7 yards. He did have about 4 carries during the season, similar plays like this. We'll see if he's still used in this way in 2021 and beyond. Next one against the Vikings. This is a play action go at the bottom of the screen. Another one where it's just well covered, just don't know how he catches it. Great coverage, really nice throw, but really nice catch from Sutton too. Gets up celebrating, and I'm going to show you another angle of this one because I'm even going to slow it down a little bit once we get towards the catch point because it's an amazing catch. It's a really, like right here, he's covered, he's blanketed. There's no way he's coming down with this ball, and he still does. And he'll get up celebrating. This one's it's towards the bottom of the screen in the slot here. Just 5 yards here, nothing special, but he's double covered. I just love that, they paid this attention to him, and still it wasn't enough. He's still able to get open and make the catch. This one at the top of the screen, fakes inside and then goes upfield. This is one of the better routes I saw from him. I really like this one as well. There he goes upfield, and if it's a better throw, it might even be a touchdown. Next, we're going to move to Week 12 against the Bills against Tridavius White, and I'm pretty sure White wins this matchup. Bottom of the screen, though, here, kind of a push-off, but he does get open. This is really the only real play that he makes this whole day. Yeah, Tridavius White mostly shut him down in this game. Next, it's the Drew Lock era has begun. Bottom of the screen. This is one of the highlight real plays of the season from Sutton. I'm going to show you a couple more angles of this. Let you be the judge of whether he does catch this ball, but there's not many wide receivers in the league, I think, who make this play. And actually, I was starting to think maybe he didn't catch this one, but this angle makes it look like maybe he doesn't. But the next one, I think, he actually does get his hand under the ball and does make this catch, and this did count as a touchdown. Next play I'm going to show you is a slant. Not a huge play, but I like the ability to catch in traffic once again. Next up is going to be the game versus the Texans. Top of the screen, you'll see he just completely loses his man on the out route. Nice route there. Week 15, not the best day for offense, as you're going to see from the weather with the snow, but a couple of nice plays from him. Would love to see him come down with this one, but I think Tyrann Mathieu just does a better job of knocking the ball out, getting his hands in there. This one is a drop on the top of a slant. Definitely could have caught that one. But here we're going to see the yards after the catch ability. Quick pass and gets maybe 20, 25 yards. Actually, maybe closer to 30. Very similar one to the other side of the field. Just get the ball in his hands, let him work. Makes two guys miss. Finally gets taken down by the fourth guy. This one, another tough matchup against Darius Slay, and again, I think Slay wins this battle. Really not good stats on the day for Sutton here, but this is one of the better plays from him. This one, the fact that he catches this ball at all is ridiculous. I'm going to show you two different angles of this one. Luck just kind of tosses this one up. But again, catching in traffic, gets up for the ball, and does his patented ball spin. Show you this one again. Don't know if it's really a great throw here from Locke, but Sutton makes it happen. And as a bonus, we did get a little bit of Sutton in 2020. This first play is a really nice top of the screen back shoulder throw from Locke. Drags 2 feet around the end zone and gets it in. Really like that play. This one, top of the screen, the go. If he doesn't fall here, it's really nice. Again, a nice throw from Locke. If he doesn't fall here, though, it might even be a touchdown. So a few big things stand out from that film review. Number one is the yards after the catch ability. He's strong. He's physical. He's always looking to pick up extra yards after the catch. And the stats confirm this as well. According to Pro Football Network, Sutton was 29th out of 125 pass catchers in yards after the catch versus expectancy. You also saw him show off his jump ball skills and ability to catch in traffic, which I think he could use these skills to really improve his touchdown numbers, which would be big for fantasy, obviously. Remember, he only had 6 in 2019. So it's too early for me to give a ranking for Sutton for 2021. There's just a lot that we don't know right now. The big thing, obviously, is the recovery from the injury. Again, it's early March, but as of right now, the Broncos general manager says that Sutton is running pass routes, which is encouraging. Sutton's also going to have more competition for catches than he did in 2019. Last year, the Broncos drafted Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler, and I think Noah Fant could finally emerge and have a breakout season as well for the Broncos. So there's not many balls to go around in that offense. And while I am a big fan of Jerry Jeudy, and I think he could take a big leap forward in 2021, I do think that a healthy Courtland Sutton could be a great option as a wide receiver 3 in fantasy football in 2021. I kind of look at this situation similar to the Cowboys, where Sutton could sort of be like the Amari Cooper, whereas Jerry Jeudy could slide in similar to a CeeDee Lamb type of role. Obviously, the big difference between those two teams is the quarterback, and when we're talking Dak Prescott versus Drew Lock, I think it's advantage Cowboys. So that's all for today. Thank you for coming and watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and be sure to follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Mr. Zach T. I'll see you guys next time, and go Birds.